Hang on just a sec. Hang on.
One that goes, here we go. Probably it just climbs. It just keeps climbing. Pick of the pups. You know, it just climbs maybe about three. I don't know what you would call it. Three notes. But so that it's something that people would remember. So, like, for example, they would say something like, "Oh yeah, I know. Pick of the pups. It climbs.
Ascending.
That's it. Ascending. You're brilliant, you are.
Radio 2. Playing everywhere. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
You're part of the premiums. As long as you're doshing them up census, I can keep up the repayments on the yacht,
Yeah.
the Ferrari,
Right.
and the year's membership to Mrs. Whiplash's correction cellar. Easy life!
Radio 1FM, it's 18 to 4.
Hello, this is Bob Harris.
Hope you had a good bank holiday weekend. Yes, we are back with the facts quiz, computer games news. The posse are here, the sketches and more. It's all back. The characters, the showbiz. We'll talk devil number plates, royalty. Stimulating talk is here. News, weather, traffic, the lot.
Summer 93 with
Radio's number one show is back. In radio, it's one-to-one medium, and I always think of one person. I don't think of lots of people listening. So I always think, how is he or she going to receive this? Is it going to make them feel good? Is it going to make them think this is important, this next bit's important? Is it going to be funny?
What is that jingle?
It's my new jingle. The new Radio Local jingle package is out this week.
All right, let me just play that.
Top 20 knitting patterns on Radio Local with Dave Doubledecks.
Very good, Dave.
We'll be looking at the top 20 knitting patterns and lots of other things this afternoon on Radio Local.
Thank you, Dave Doubledecks.
Radio Local, Dave Doubledecks.
Okay, only acapellas that say Steve Wright in the
that
afternoon.
we can add on. The old style sung jingle, I mean, we still use them and they're still very good. And
Maybe less bright now. You can do the retro thing, but everyone's doing that. So
yeah.
Because when you say acapella, do you mean just one single voice?
Yeah,
Or
just like the thing you've done on this bed. I mean, this I like. This is perfect.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Stuck it onto the beginning of the bed.
Yeah, that's good. So, a thing that people could remember, like people would remember that melody. Da, 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 da. I like the sustained note, and if it goes up, it should have dynamism, because so many jingles that go up at the end become cheesy. But I'm not saying do loads with that same melody.
No, just.
I'm saying
But that energy.
Yeah, with that energy. I don't really like the way it goes down at the end.
You want it to go up.
I think so, but not too cheesy.
You know, you couldn't really.
Not too jolly.
You can do the retro thing, but everyone's doing that.
Because it's just too. And also, you have to bear in mind, I have to join records onto the end of it. and that's what they're there for.
Yes.
So if you've got something that doesn't really kind of you can't run it over anything, or it's too messy.
You get that key clash.
It's just appalling.
It's a car crash, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah, it's a car crash jingle.
he loved, I mean, this is known, but he loved, a lot of things, American shows. Steve wanted dynamism. He wanted big intros. What a great thing to happen. I mean, the fact that, think about this, how Steve was. The fact that he phoned me, this is exactly the type of person he was. I know we've all heard people saying how sweet he was and how thoughtful he was. I mean, what a great thing to do. He could have just put his secretary, PA, producer on and phoned me, but he called me himself. I will never forget that. And then he said, and I want you to make more. And so after it had aired, gone on 3 o'clock, and all the excitement was over, I thought, right, okay, let's get going. Let's make more.
The piece of music, the jingle, the a cappella, whatever it happens to be, has to fit the moment. And I've got enough stuff from your good self to fit every moment. But the key is dynamism, uplift, imagery. Whatever image that might be. And we were talking earlier on about LA skyline or London skyline or important news or showbizy.
Oh, Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Well done, come on in. Sounds great.
Wow! Another true story.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. The big show. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Just to say that those jingles are the best ever. But, they're so contemporary and so brilliant. The voices are great. The different styles and cuts are brilliant. You can just tell how hard you've worked on them. And just love them. Just absolutely adore them. And they're just perfect for the songs that we're playing at the moment. And everybody, I've only had them on like 2 days, less than 2 days. And everybody's saying, oh my God, they're great. Oh, I need some of those. Anyway, no need to call back.
We started becoming friends in the early 90s, phoning each other up. I mean, every phone call I had with Steve was just absolutely hilarious. I always enjoyed speaking to him. Steve was an absolute legend and gent, and he wasn't Mr. Showbiz off air. He was very warm, very giving, just the nicest person you could ever meet. And trust me, in this business, that's difficult to say.
In the afternoon, now in 3D.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Non-stop oldies.
Ooh, yeah. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
I think it kind of slicks the place up a bit. And I'd like to think that our little show has a different kind of sound altogether. I don't hear that sound on anyone else's program. There's not anybody that dares to be dynamic.
you know what? Going back in time now, I never thought that you would ever play Listen to Righty for Lots of Smiles, even if you have piles.
I'm not sure that I did.
You did.
Did I?
Yeah, I've got it off air. Yeah, you got it. But I never thought you would play that.
Oh, it was my most desperate day.
It was so stupid. It was actually the morning show.
Steve Wright in the morning on 1FM. The other stations smell, don't listen to them. Listen to Righty for lots of smiles, even if you have piles.
Well, I mean, humour changes over the years. So something that you would play in 1994, you wouldn't play now.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Oh, Steve Wright in the afternoon. Steve Wright in the afternoon.
But I think that's actually why
The pizza's here.
the pizzas are here, and then we can probably in a moment discuss it more thoroughly.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Hi to Tom and Sarah in San Francisco, and to AJ and Yiorgos in New York, and to Lucy and Nolan and Pickles the dog in Brooklyn, New York. Oh, and Dad and Marta on the South Coast, and cousin Susie and Chris and Freddie in the West Country, because I said I'd say hello, you know what I mean?
All material is copyright
AJ Music Productions.
New York.